Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So what I'm going to be doing today is showing you guys how I maneuver through my locks. As you can see, I have locks. My locks are kind of thin in the top from me wearing weave, and I don't know if it's wearing weave or not, but I did wear weave and wigs for many years. And also my family suffer from thinning in the top. But anyway, so what I do, I actually started my locks myself. It's going on 4 years now. It'll be 4 years that I've started my locks. These have been 4 years coming, and yes, I did them myself. So what I'm going to be doing today is just showing you guys how I do this without putting too much stress on my hair. And it kind of just helps me give myself a style, because as you see, it's just kind of flat. And I like, of course, I always like curls and stuff like that. So follow me while I show y'all how I do this. I'll be showing you the products that I use also. I use this is a product that my friend Sherry makes. And this is her Made with Love product. I put this on my scalp. It's very good. It has helped my hair grow a lot with the new growth and stuff like that. So follow her, contact her. I also like to use, this is the setting lotion that I use to saturate my hair with. And this is the moisturizer, leave-in conditioner that I like to use as well. So these are the things that I like to use in my hair. So follow me while I ride it and show you what I do. So first thing is I put the oil on my hair. I do it like this. And yeah, as you can see, I'm in my garage because yeah, I like being in my garage because I have a lot of anxiety. And with me having anxiety, you know, I like being out, and I'm in my garage so I can have it halfway open, stuff like that. And what I'm doing is just putting this in my little areas and then massaging it in, just putting it in my weak areas. Really, I put it all over my scalp. I do that. And then once I do that, I'll just kind of massage it in. Get all my little weak areas. Yeah, don't take a lot. She say I use too much because I used the whole bottle in 1 week, but I tell you what, it's so good I can't help myself. So then I massage it in like so. Get it back real good. Like I say, it's good, and I'm doing a lot of massaging, and see, it has worked. See, look at all that new growth. I just have to wait till it get a little bit more fuzz so I can lock it up, or just let it get some type of little something like that one has. See how that one has gotten a little fuzz to it? So I just have to wait till it gets some more fuzz like that. So yeah, it's working. And then after I do that, guys, I take this, which is the Cream of Nature. I take this and just to lock in all of that, I give it a little moisture. So I just kind of put this over, massage this in everywhere, and it helps lock in that oil as well as give me some moisture, and it's a leave-in conditioner as well. So yeah, I'll do it like that and put that in and massage it in like that. Just massaging it in, and I make sure I get my weak areas, you know, and just kind of softly rub it. Don't scratch it, just rubbing it. And it also helps stimulates my scalp too. So, and my hair just does not, it's really dry. So I find that this kind of helps with it, you know. So just make sure you massage it in, especially, you know, all over the skins and the roots and stuff like that. That's what I do. And just kind of just gently rub it in. rub it in. So I guess y'all saying why she got that part right there. Where I got the part, because that's where I set it, so I can that's how I'm gonna curl it and do it like that. So yeah, just make sure you rub it in real good, real good. Don't do anything hard, you know. Don't do too much rough massage. You just want to stimulate your scalp and massage it in your hair really good. Really good. Softly massage it. Give yourself a good massage. Okay? Now, after that, after all of that is done, now for the good part. Now you're going to use this. This is the mousse that I use to curl my hair. Okay? So what I do, let's start off with these. I'm going to have some shorter areas up here that I'd like to camouflage, so I'm going to use these. And then for my longer part in the back and the sides, I'm going to use these. Although I really want my curl to be tight. So we'll see. All right, first thing is this. I go ahead and, you know, keep it a little moisture. And I guess I'll start off, I can like separate it. You know, separate it the best I can. And then, as I stated, I want them to be really small, so I usually use 3 rods on here, but I'll be using 2. And I'm gonna roll them towards my face, because I do want them to be, you know, in my face this way. And as you see, I'm putting a mousse on it, roll it out, 2, oops. Okay, so we gotta rinse that off. Yeah, because I'm in my garage again. So of course, I'm gonna spread them out so they'll be that way, and then you rod them like this. Like I said, take my time. Get them done 2 at a time. And then when I get a long one like that, kind of want to keep the ones that's the same length. And as I stated, so some of my hair was longer than others. Some parts of my hair is longer than others. So this is what I do. Like this, y'all. So this is what I'm doing. So what I could do, I guess while I'm doing this, I can do some story time. So with this story time here, we can talk about what made me decide to go into doing my hair natural. Well, what made me want to do my hair natural was just I got tired of spending all that money into, like, spending all my money on weave and braids and all of that. And what I would do is, when I was wearing them, I wasn't putting perms in them. I stopped putting the perms in them, and I just started wearing my hair natural up underneath there. So as I was wearing it natural underneath, I noticed, I was like, well, you already got the natural thing going, so why worry? Why not just lock it up underneath there, and that way if you still want to wear your wigs, you can still wear your wigs. So that's what I decided to do. And I decided to do it myself because I didn't want to pay the money that, you know, they charge. So I did my own little research, and I got a little knowledge of hair too. So with me having a little knowledge, of course, it wasn't that hard for me to do. So that's why I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try it out and see. I tried it out, and I did little things, experimented, and it worked. And this is my results. So like I say, I'm just working on trying to get it back there, y'all. Get it back there. And with my friend Sherry's oil and the love, it's working. It is working. I do say it's working. Just gotta keep the faith and keep doing what you do to it. Yeah, and as you notice, I'm not rolling them real tight because I don't want to put too much stress on. So just make sure you don't put a lot of stress on them, and just keep in mind you don't want to put a whole lot of hair in them because you want them to be curly curl. Curly curl. That's what I'm looking for. I'm aiming for curly curls. So I go back and forth with how I curl them. Sometimes you can curl them forward. You can kind of mix them up if you want to give yourself a mixed curl pattern. And that way when you spread them out, when you undo them, then they'll have that look of curls, curls, curls. Okay, so yes, so see, even I want to do all grays in the front. So the grays are going in the front, and then I'm gonna put the pink in the middle because the pink in the middle, the pinks are my shortest. So that's what we're gonna do with that. The pink is the shortest. Yes, so y'all, this is what I do. So this is why I decided to go natural, and I'm loving it. And don't get me wrong, I still will wear my wigs sometimes, but y'all, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. When I put them wigs on, I like to say I'm transforming, because I believe that whenever I used to put on my wigs, I felt different. And don't ask me why. I think it's more so of what society made us feel we should be looking like, you know. So that's part of what I say I transform. Transform, y'all. That's what I mean. Them spirits, them other spirits other people have, we wearing, does happen. It does. I've experienced it myself. Whole different person I felt like. It's crazy. And it's the sad part about it is before I even knew that that's what they say people was doing, before I even did my research on it, I had already started saying, when I put my wigs on, y'all, I transform. I used to tell my friends that asked me. My sister Colette would tell you. I used to say that. I put these wigs on my hair and I transform. And I used to be doing all that. Doing all that flopping the hair around. Yeah, child. Couldn't tell me nothing about them wigs. Couldn't tell me nothing about that weed, child. But now, I put those things on my head. Sometimes I feel like my scalp burning. So that was another sign to let me know that I did not need them. I just wanted them. I didn't need them. I wanted them because that's what society make us think we did, child. Society said this is what you need to look like. And that's not what you need to look like. You need to look like what you feel like. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. So, and if y'all hesitating about going natural and using all them chemicals and all those other products, and all that hair and stuff, just know you got the hair. Yeah, I'm putting 3 of them in there. You got the hair on your head, but you can't tell me that you won't feel different with that hair on your head. Y'all, how many of y'all can say you feel different? All right, I'm finna start in the front. So, in the front, of course, you see how I got, like I said, long, because y'all won't believe it, some of the spots that are shorter was some of the spots that actually I was short hair for me, so that's why I was at that. Yup, so hey, do I want to put this going towards my face? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to have it going down like so. Oops. Have it going down like so. Yeah, child. Y'all can do your own research on that weed and stuff. Don't get me wrong, certain times I still put it in my head, but I tell you what, with it being as hot as it is now, I'd rather wear my natural hair and let it get the natural rays of the sun, because that's what stimulates it and that's what makes it grow. So y'all pay attention to that too. That's what stimulates it and that's what makes it grow, that natural sun. Yep, because we all need it. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. I'm doing my hair right now. I'm doing my hair because I'm going to a graduation celebration for Miss Lauren Jacobson. I can't wait to go. Super excited. She will be going to Ole Miss University. Ole Miss College in Mississippi. And she's going to be doing her thing, so y'all stay tuned. I'm going to be telling y'all more about her as well, and her family, and friends, and everybody that's been supporting her along the way. Yep. So as y'all see, this is what I'm doing. Yep. And this also helps with my anxiety. I do my hair to help with my anxiety too. And I just ride it up like that and just put it like that. And this, I got this going towards my face too, in the front, because I like to cover my forehead. I like to cover my forehead. Oh Lord. Pay attention, girl. Pay attention. Pay attention to what you're doing. So if y'all got thin hair, excuse me, y'all got thin hair and y'all just trying to get it done, stay tuned. Watch how this thing turn out, because y'all gonna say, what? And I showed y'all my little thin spots and bald spots up in the top, so y'all just watch out finagle that. I'm gonna show y'all all of that. See, those are some of the ones right there. I'm gonna have to show y'all how they're gonna come out. Yeah, but they're going. I showed y'all how the fuzz is coming up in them, so I just gotta give them time and let them do what they do. Can't put a lot of stress on it, but one would say this is stressing it, but sometimes you don't have to stress it after you get this done. Then you can let this, you can wear this for a couple of days, and then when they drop, the more they drop, the better they look. So hey, that's another thing. And then y'all can tell I'm using this to do my hair. Yes. Okay, oh Lord, y'all. Oh Lord. I'm running out of glaze. Okay, so that's okay, because this is my longer side anyway. So what I do in that case is I just start like these longer ones here. I'm just gonna start rolling them. I roll them with the pink ones. The longer ones will be smaller. Tighter, so that'll have more too. The longer ones are the pink ones will give me a more of a spiral curl. And it'll be tight. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, child, be in and out, in and out. So anyway, y'all, this is what I'm doing. And like I said, it do help me get through my anxiety. So with this is another thing that I like to do. So y'all, sometimes you can sit here and you'd be surprised where you get peace from in your garage. I do. I come out here quite often. If y'all look at some of my pages, y'all will see where I'm sitting out in my garage doing filming and stuff like that. I just enjoy it. It's just what I do. It's just what I like to do. It's my safe place. I do have a little patio area back there in my backyard, but guess what? I ain't got nothing over it to keep me out the sun. So hey, I put my little chair and everything. Put my little chair in here. Got my fan. I got my everything I need out here. So that's what I do. Let's see, I go right on out here. and mind my own business. And I get out there in my yard and I get it done, y'all. Y'all know how I get my anxiety off. Get it off, get it off, off. Yep, yep, yep. So we're gonna use these over here. I'm gonna part this down here because what I'm gonna do is go ahead and saturate this. That'll help me speed up the process. So, take your time. Take your time, young girl. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say that, y'all. Y'all remember that? And we still was rushing out there trying to get old. Now we old and be like, ooh, wish I could go back to my younger days, right? That part. But still gotta live and learn. We live and learn. I'm still good. This is Holy Spirit. So getting it done, getting it done, getting it do. Okay, my hands slide. Sometimes you run into that. I have to bring out my muscles. I'm just a clown sometimes. I don't got nothing else to do. Take some time off of work. I was in an accident. Let me tell y'all about that. Remember I said it's story time, so remember how I told y'all be all over the place, but anyway, let me tell y'all. So it was the day after Mother's Day. And here where I stay, it was pouring down. When I say pouring down, cats and dogs. And I was, going to work. Just got off the phone with my two friends. Just riding, minding my business, paying attention to the road now, still paying attention. About 5 minutes after I got off the phone, I was listening to Steve Harvey in the morning, because I usually listen to him in the mornings on my way to work. And the car just started going here, going there, start bouncing around, I lost control. So I'm just like, oh my God, this is not gonna be my end, right? So I'm I'm not sitting there, but I'm driving and trying to control the car, trying to control it, putting my foot on the brake, holding the steering wheel, and just saying, oh God, and I'm looking at what's going on. But I'm seeing this stuff, like my car turning, and I'm feeling it hitting the rails and all of this and all of that. And I just finally just closed my eyes, and finally the car came to a stop. I'm on the highway. I ended up on the fast lane side, left-hand lane, but I ended up at the very end of the side rail. Let me just tell y'all this story right here now. And the reason why I'm telling y'all about that is because like I said, I go through a lot with anxiety, depression, stuff like that, and I have a lot of thoughts, none that I would ever act on, but I still have thoughts. So in saying that, I said this is something that I visioned, and nobody understood what I meant when I said that. But my doctor always asks me, do you have any thoughts of harming yourself? Do you have any whoop? And I always tell her the truth, because I have to tell the truth. And I say, yes, I have thoughts, but I would never act on my thoughts. I said, because I love life, I love my children, and I love my grandchildren and my family, and I would never want to do that to my family. I said, but yes, I do have thoughts. Well, my thoughts, that's one of my thoughts that I had. I said this would be one way that I could do it. Mind you, these thoughts that I've had before this even happened. And the reason I'm saying this is to tell you all, sometimes you can think about things, and you can think about things, and when I say your mind and your mind and your mind and I'm gonna just say thoughts, because I never let it come out my mouth. I'm gonna just say my thoughts. Those were my thoughts. But at the end of that, when I stopped, I said, oh my God, I saw this. I got out the car, checked my car. After I realized I was fine, got out my car, like an out-of-body experience, got out my car, checked the car, Said, okay, couldn't see the damage because the rain was pouring down, pouring down, pouring down. Got out the car, checked everything, got back in the car. First thought, okay, I'm always thankful, blessing God, thanking Him, thanking my Holy Spirit's ancestors, all of them, because that's what I believe in. Got back in the car, tried to make it. First thing said, okay, let me try to make it work. Not that, let me make sure I'm okay, none of that. Tried to make it back to work because that's how I am about my job. I don't want to call the name of my job, but my job. So I get back in the car starts skidding, still pouring down rain, the rain pouring down, pouring down, pouring down. So I'm skidding, still skidding the car, the steering wheel not matching the wheels, and I'm still getting, trying to get back in. So the cars, the oncoming traffic on the highway saw me coming. What they did is slow down while I skid over on the right-hand side where it was safer because there was grass. I got in the grass, and I said, oh my God, I was just sitting there rocking, just thanking my Holy Spirit's God, my ancestors, everybody I know that was looking out for me. And I said, God, I know you said this is not going to be your end. I don't care what you think. This is not going to be your end. So you can take those thoughts out, because this is not going to be your end. You're going to thrive. You're going to continue to do what you know to do. And, this is it. I'm just going to give you this moment for you to slow down, because that's what you need to do. You just need to slow it down because you're moving too fast. So what that taught me, y'all, is that's what I need to start doing. I need to slow myself down, enjoy life, and realize that my life will be taken for granted. I don't take my life for granted because it can be taken away in the blink of an eye. Blink of an eye, y'all. I could have been gone. And mind you, them thoughts ain't nothing but the devil. So he said, devil be gone. I said, devil be gone. Because that's not going to be my end. So I'm telling y'all that thing is serious when you think about stuff like that. So be mindful. Be mindful of those thoughts that you have. And if you're having those thoughts, then seek help. Because there is help out there. And I realized that I'm being so prideful. I want to go get help. Don't want to talk to nobody, just want to take my medicine. No, the medicine alone is not helping me. So that was another outlet to let me know, go get the help that you do need. And, surround yourself around people who are here to help you and inspire you and keep you on that right path of just staying focused and just loving yourself. Love on those that's loving on you. That's what you got to do. And so it's just, yeah. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That was an eye opener, and I was truly, truly scared. When I say scared, I've never been that scared in my life. I've never experienced anything that way. Well, I take that back because I done had a gun put in my head before too, behind somebody else's foolishness. So that was another scary moment, but that's another story. But yeah, so that's how that happened. And so I proceeded to wait on the people to come and get me, and I prayed to God and I thank God. I just thanked Him and said, I know there's something out here that you want me out here for, and so I'm gonna do whatever I can do to inspire those who go through depression and anxiety, to let y'all know that that's not your end, and you don't have to worry, because God got us. I got you. I got me. I got more stories to tell you too. Y'all won't believe it, but like I say, everybody got stories to tell. And we just have to be there for one another and know that our stories are real, and people handle depression and anxiety in ways that they handle it. We are not here to judge them. We're here to support them and let them know that, hey, we're here. That's all we can do, y'all. Don't judge them. Do not judge them. Be there to help them. That part. So that's what I'm saying about that. So after that, like I said, now I'm just dealing with waiting on getting my car fixed. And I'm just saying, you know what? Silly me, did not have rental coverage, so Now I'm having to, hum and bum or wait on my son to get off and take me, on my errands or whatever. And that's okay, because that's just God's way of saying, I told you I was going to slow you down. And not that I was moving real fast, because I don't do a whole lot, but he was like, he was going to slow me down just so I can enjoy me for a minute and enjoy everybody that's loving on me and just loving on just continue to love on myself and love on those that's loving on me. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Well, y'all, this is how I'm doing. Getting this hair done. While I'll be sitting here, normally I'll be sitting in here talking to myself. But you know what? God said you ain't talking to yourself. You got plenty of people you can talk to. These spirits, you got your ancestors, you got all these people that's listening. So listen. And let me tell y'all another thing. I'm getting back on this right here too. When I say listening, you are never in here talking to you. You're never talking to yourself. Trust and believe that. You always got ears on you. When I say ears are on you, ears are truly on you. Y'all know what I say about these phones, these smart devices and stuff. These smart devices are here for a reason. They came up with these devices for a reason. These smart devices are here because they are here to track everything we do. Everything we do. Y'all notice after you get on these phones or you have a conversation a few days or a couple of hours later, you log in your phone or whatever, and guess what? You already got conversations that you done had, all kind of stuff that you done talked about coming up. Like you can have a conversation about how to cook a broccoli casserole or something like that. I'm just giving something in general. That broccoli casserole, they're going to have a recipe or something that's going to come up through your Google or through your iCloud or on your feed, whatever, your Instagram, your YouTube, your whatever feed. And that's why. You know why? Because they're always monitoring everything we're doing. So you know what you need to do? Turn off your cameras, turn off your locations in every one of your apps, because that is how they look at it. That's how they keep it monitor of everything you do. Everything you do. So that's what you need to do. Yeah, and y'all ain't got to believe me, but I know y'all done experienced the same thing. It's just the weirdest thing. It is so weird, but it's so true. So y'all pay attention to them, because they do monitor. They watching, they looking. They do me doggone fine. And what they need all our information for, that's what I don't understand. Somebody help me understand, why do they need our information? What's so important about our information? What they're going to do with it when they get it? Because some of us got terrible credit. Some of us just living day to day. What they want? What is it they want? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Somebody help me understand, what is it they want? What is it they looking for? I'll put a little pin right there just to keep that molded in so I can remember what it is. So as y'all see, I'm getting smaller with the orange ones, but then I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna also go, I guess the white one's gonna have to go way back in the back, but when I do the white ones way back in the back, then I'm gonna have to do them. They're gonna have to be one or two, because the back is the longest part of my hair. The very back. The very back is the longest part. So I sit out here, yep, this is what I do. I sit out here and do just this. I do a lot in my garage. It's my place. I just get out here and just do to the do to the do. Shabby done had 50 conversations with y'all. 50 conversations. Yep, so that's what I went through, y'all. So that's why I'm sitting in here just being patient. Patience. We gotta learn patience, because sometimes Might not want to sit down, and it ain't that you be moving fast, but sometimes God say your mind moving too fast, so let me slow your mind down. So I'm gonna sit you down so you can just relax yourself. Whew, put the shirt down. Oh, all right, get back to it. I feel like my shirt was coming out, my bra was coming out. Yeah. So this how we doing this. This how we doing this. I gotta get them line dances done, cause these line dances beat me up. How I'm supposed to get into a line dance contest if I don't even know how to line dance? Y'all know that ain't right. That ain't even right. I got to do some line dancing. Some line dancing contests, some line dancing. I'm gonna get in here with all these videos they got going. I could do it. Yeah, y'all see how long that one is. And then we got one next to it that's real short. So when I get down to that short one, then I just add it on, you know. Same thing with this one. This long. And then the one in the middle is shorter, so I just grab that in there with it and roll it on up. They gonna drop anyway. That's why I'm doing them so small with the small ones. So stay tuned while I wrap this up. Follow me while I wrap this up. Yes. Thin hair, don't care. We got this.